Hey, what's going on, guys? Today, I am talking to you about how to wake up at 5 a.m. 5 a.m., 5 in the morning. I know there's a ton of articles out there. Actually, I wrote an article for Inc. magazine on this, and it took off. A lot of backlash, a lot of hate, a lot of people who liked it as well. Now, look, if you're a person who doesn't want to wake up at 5 a.m., cool. Don't. Skip this video. You don't have to. Second thing I want to address, I'm not here to tell you that waking up at 5 a.m. is the key to success. I'm just here to tell you that if you want to do it, here are the things that I have done that have made it successful for me. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is set an alarm to go to bed, okay? This might seem like it's very straightforward advice, except nobody does it. Set an alarm for when it's time for you to start getting in your routine, brushing your teeth, putting the phone away, etc. That is absolutely monstrous. It'll make sure you get the sleep you need too, because I'll tell you right now, if you think you're gonna wake up at 5 a.m., while operating on 4 hours of sleep, you're not gonna be waking up at 5 a.m. very frequently. So the sleep is so underrated. You have to do it. So set the alarm so you get enough time. 2, have a plan for what you're gonna do when you wake up. Because if you go to bed early, wake up at 5 a.m., you're gonna have all this free time. And then if you're not using it to be productive or to do something, work on a personal project, work out, whatever it may be, you're not gonna get addicted to it. You're not gonna wanna do it all the time. So really think of the plan. What are you gonna get accomplished if you wake up early? Is that an extra hour of reading? Is that time for you to cook for the day? What are you gonna do? It's so huge, figure it out. For me, just for an example, I get up, I go right to the gym, I come back, I cook, and then I'll, read a couple articles and do maybe a little language practice, and that whole thing takes me about 2.5 hours. And then I'm in a good spot before I get in and go to work. Okay, number 3, if you have a television in your room, take it out. Put the TV in your living room. That's where you're gonna watch TV from now on. Every time you walk into your bedroom, that place has got to be symbolic of sleep, not watching Netflix, the news, whatever. Take it out of your room. That's where you go to sleep. That is it. I would also recommend, if you are one of these people that's on your phone right before bed, okay, cool. I do that too. I'm on Instagram like a crazy person. So I set a timer that says you have 10 minutes to get all your Instagram out. That way I'm able to control my usage at the end of the day, and it cues me to put my phone away so I can get into a better state to go to sleep. Okay, this might seem like a no-brainer, but I gotta say it. No caffeine, no food, no alcohol before bed. I would say no caffeine after noon if you don't want to disrupt your sleep pattern. Caffeine has a half-life, I believe, of 6 hours. So I would not drink anything after noon, especially if you're a person where 1 cup of coffee gives you the jitters. You'll just be messing yourself up. Alcohol is shown to have a significant effect on sleep, and it's actually will decrease sleep quality, so you won't feel great at 5 a.m. And this is all about making you feel great. If you don't feel great at 5 a.m., you're not gonna do this long term. I'll tell you that right now, because motivation, that I'm gonna get up 5 a.m., the Rocky song is playing, that shit's gonna last you for like a day, and then maybe 2, but then on the 3rd day, if you don't feel great when you wake up, it's gonna make it so much harder to keep that routine going. So no bad food, no alcohol. Really, alcohol, guys, is huge. And no caffeine, that's another big one. Stay away from those and you'll be in a much better place energy-wise. All right, that is it. Those are my tips. If you wanna wake up at 5 a.m., you gotta do this stuff the night before, have a plan for the next day, all of that'll help you out. Look, if you're a person and you just watch this and you don't want to wake up at 5 a.m., okay, that's on you. No biggie to me. But if you want to try to do it, you want to get out there, you want to wake up at 5 a.m., you want to work on some of those personal projects, get some time to yourself, what have you, I'm telling you this will help you do it. The biggest benefit I've seen personally, there's no distractions. When I get up and go to the gym, very few people are there. When I want to come back and write, I'm not getting bombarded with text and email. Where when I try to shift some of those activities to the night, text messages get in my way, just social life in general. TV shows, there is just so much more distraction. So really, I'm able to cut that out. And then lastly, I would just make one final point about waking up this early. That motivation is gonna fade. If you think you're gonna be motivated to do this, it's not gonna work. You need to make it habitual. Like when you get up to brush your teeth, like you always brush your teeth, you're not motivated to do it. It's just a habit. So you need to make it a habit, and that starts with going to bed early, that starts with not eating, that starts with no alcohol, the no caffeine, all of that. Then you'll be able to wake up early, 5 a.m., 6 a.m., whenever you want. Use those tips just to have a great start on your morning. And all right, guys, that is it. Those are my tips for waking up early. If you like this video, please hit that like, hit that subscribe. All of that helps me. Also, if you want more content like this, the productivity, entrepreneurial side of things, let me know. I would love to make more vids like this. This is really right up my alley, stuff I love talking about. So hope that helps, guys. Alrighty, have a good one.